Okay, and we need a new marshal. This guy's one of our knights. He's very young. Honorable adventurer, though. Honest, chaste, brave, tough soldier. Rough terrain expert, sure. Okay, and he's gonna organize the levies. That'll get us more troops. That'll have to do for now on that. And if we look up here, we don't have enough knights. We can have 5, we only have 3. We need more guests for that. We can negotiate an alliance with our brother, of which I'm fairly sure we already have, but I would like one anyway. We can declare a war on someone, which I do not want to do, and we're in line to inherit a lot of land, which don't need to do anything about that. Did he say he was gay, or am I crazy? No? I don't think anyone has brought that up. Are we? No. Heterosexual. I'm sorry to inform you, but you're crazy. Yeah, it's not a trait anymore in this game. Your sexuality is literally just like a modifier right here now. Which doesn't really matter from a from like a game standpoint, whether it's a trait or just right there. As far as I'm aware, it works the same way as in CK2. It's just displayed in a different part of the menu, which makes sense. You don't want to clutter the trait area. The trait area tended to get too cluttered, so moving some of the stuff to other spots just kind of made sense, you know? What is secrets? Secrets, my friend, gives you hooks. That's in your intrigue menu here. This is secrets you know about people that you can use to blackmail them, which is an awesome new mechanic. Okay. Now, you know how it is with these games. Usually you do a lot before you unpause. Decisions are in a different menu than intrigue now, by the way, which is good. I would go on a pilgrimage, but that costs a lot of money, and I kind of don't want to. I think right now, the most important thing for us is getting not killed. So I'm going to invite some knights. We're low on knights, and it's one of the few things we can probably do to help us. This will cost 150 prestige, but prestige you don't need to be as stingy with in this game, I find. So I'm going to send out the herald. We will hopefully get some knights showing up soon that we could hire. We don't have much money or much income. We got we have 27 gold, and we only get 3 a month. But we're going to take what we can get. We get a lot of piety, though. We're considered very virtuous. All right, we've unpaused. Here we go, alliance formed. Honored by your request. Glad to call you an ally. It is our brother, after all. This is you. Oh, we're leading an army for him. He made us one of his knights, did he? Are we? 26 more titles. Oh my god. I actually don't know what menu I would want to click on to check every title that I have. Is it this? I do not know. I'm not sure what menu it would give me every single title. Your title. Well, obviously my main title is that I am the Earl of Dorset, because that's, you know, that's a proper land-owning title. It matters more than being a knight or a marshal. But still. Hey, Kaipon. We don't have a physician yet, unfortunately, but physicians are a bit expensive. I think that the right move might be to just have one of my own people be a physician. Okay, well, it's gonna have to be my bishop, because he's our most educated. Oh god, it's still gonna cost me money to do that? Fuck. Okay, we do need a physician, though, because we're probably gonna get wounded in battle. Okay, we've got a physician. Now, I could offer to join his army. And honestly, I think it might be the right move to just declare war alongside him. But at the same time, this invasion, what exactly are we losing in this? What are they fighting for? They're invading East Anglia. I think they want to just conquer. If our land gets conquered, we could be landless. And I believe that might still be a game over. Maybe we do want to join this war manually. We're a vassal, so we already give him some troops in what's it called? In tribute. However, I don't know. We could be in a rough position here. Can we really afford a regiment? No, we can't afford a regiment, or else I would love to have some onagers to help with sieging land. Well, I don't know how this war is going to go if we don't manually jump in with him. But then again, the numbers are so overwhelming. Does not lead the side. Oh, we can't even ask him. Okay. Interesting. The leader of this side of the war is East Anglia itself. Do we care if East Anglia gets conquered that bad? You know what? I don't think there's a whole lot on the line for us individually. I'm willing to join. I think it's more important. Not your ally. Really? I thought that I'd be able to get called in entirely based on... Alright. We'll wait then. They might want an alliance with us, but we'll need to get some family, you know? Oh, hey, hold on. The king is giving out some land. Would you look at that? He must have been over his land limit. Okay, we've got some fellow vassals now. Maybe a little diplomacy is gonna get going. Okay. They seem to like us. They all like us, okay. Mostly because our personal diplomacy is very, very high, so we're quite respected. I gotta say, I'm not feeling good about our king here. Look at all these little lands we have. They're all splitting up. Did the king lose a lot of troops? Oh, the king lost a solid 600 troops out of that. Now, if he can convince the vassals to join him in the war, though, then he would get more direct troops. Like, I will say, if we can actually muster all these vassals' troops together, we will win. So if we look at our court here, you can't just ask anyone from the universe to join you anymore, unfortunately. In fairness, that was kind of a stupid mechanic, wasn't it? Murder them and take their land. Now, that reminds me, schemes work different in this game. There's diplomatic schemes and there's intrigue schemes. So, I want to make some friends, right? Who do we want to befriend around here? What's a powerful... Like, we probably want to start taking some land at some point, right? I don't know how much warring we want to do within the British Isles. I kind of feel like within the British Isles, it's more important for us to just have a lot of little alliances this early, considering the countries are likely to explode if they get too big anyway, because inheritance laws are terrible this early. I think I care more about making friends with King Charles II here. The Bald. Okay. Someone's gonna have to Google why he had that nickname. Because legit, I don't know. Just looking at him. Can you still become a horse? Probably. I'd be surprised if you can't. How many troops do they have? Okay, yeah, the Carl family is very powerful. I mean, this is one of Charlemagne's sons, isn't it? Right? Yeah. East Francia, West. Yeah, this is after Charlemagne. So, hey, buddy, you want to be friends? Now, he's a bigger ruler than I am, so it'd be hard to get an alliance with him, but I want to start swaying him. 53% success rate. This is a repeatable scheme, although it gets harder as you go. Typo, perhaps? Bold? Maybe it was meant to be the bold? I don't know. In French, bald translates to white, so maybe that's why. Yeah, maybe it was some kind of pious thing, you know? Okay, so you can see down here now we have a scheme going here, and it'll have a little progress bar that rounds around it. There we go, so we got a scheme going. And we can increase our chance of succeeding with our Spy Master, however, with support schemes down here. However, that's not really what I want to do right now. I kind of want to just figure stuff out with this guy. Now, he doesn't actually hate my guts, which is interesting. So, this Jarl that our liege is at war with. So we're kind of at war with them. What do we know about him? He's gay. Callous, wrathful, ambitious. That's not good. He's gonna war a lot. Skilled tactician, flexible leader, novice, hunter, Viking. Okay, he's actually pretty tough, and he's not our religion. Why does he like us? Because our personal diplomacy is so ungodly high that people tend to like us anyway. That doesn't mean he won't kill us, though. Evil antagonist. Jarl Ivar the Boneless of the Isles. This dude down here is a fearless villain. Great. Okay, these Vikings aren't good dudes. Wikipedia says he was either very hairy or early he had no lands on his own. Okay. It's been suggested that Charles' nickname was used ironically and not descriptively. Oh, his nickname of the bald. He was not in fact bald, but rather he was extremely hairy. Ah, I get you. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey, we got a positive event down here. I like this. It doesn't just tell you what happened, it tells you why. No Game of Thrones mod on this yet? The game's not out yet. It's out tomorrow. Of course no one's made a mod yet. This is a pre-release. Game of Thrones mods already exist for the previous game, of course. The Boneless, with regards to Ivar, is in reference to his infertility. Ah. So well-organized levy service. For 5 years, we have a 5% bonus to our taxes. Not what I thought that would be, but okay. Maximizing efficiency in military and agricultural service. Nice. So we're going to make slightly more money for a little while. Hey, look at that! So the petty kingdom of Mercia here, you can see their battle standard. They're at war over here, and they are kicking ass. That's good, because I do want the British Isles to do well. I want to help band together and get rid of these Viking invaders. Once the inheritance laws get better, though, you know I'm fighting to become the King of England. We need to unify England one day, and then eventually the British Isles. But to do that, we're going to need to have a little bit of peace. Hold on, why are we losing this war so far? Occupation. Okay, that land right there getting occupied is really hurting Northumberland. I'm sorry, Northumbria. I guess this is before it was called Northumberland. Sinful bishop exposed. Catholic fervor has decreased by 10 because some bishop got caught being a bit of a doucher. What is he? He's lustful, sadist, and paranoid. Okay. Okay, I'm not surprised. Oh, we found a secret already? Oh, no. He has not discovered any secrets, and he believes there are none. Okay. I will switch him to going into the Isles. Why not the British Empire and take over India? You'll be happy to know, everybody. You can play in India. I could be some random count in India if I want, and they do play differently. Look at that. It's got their religions and everything. How cool is that? You really... Like, this is the game map. It's big. It's really big. What year did we start? 867. We've only been playing for a few months. Years go by quick in this game, though. A new claimant. Of all the buffoonery I have ever seen. In Reeve Hehbert. Let's call him Reeve. In Reeve's insane effort to improve my relations with my neighbor, my good-for-nothing chancellor has officially acknowledged Earl Edmer's claim to the earldom of Dosert. You're supposed to make me friends, not enemies. My idiot chancellor is such a colossal fuck-up that this neighboring vassal of the same king now has a claim on my land. Fuck's sake. Alright, this fucking chancellor, what, he likes me, right? He's a powerful vassal, he likes me. What land do you own? Why are you powerful? You're a vassal and a knight, and a chancellor. And an atheist. And he's cynical. And he's a 16-year-old. Why is he in charge of anything? What is he running? What is this fucking... Oh, he's a mayor. He's the mayor of a city with nothing in it developed. He's invested none of his money in this. How much money do you have, buddy? 14 bucks? Okay, fair. He's broke. He needs like a solid $100 to get something going. To the hashtag to the pit. Kill him. Who's his heir? He doesn't have an heir? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want him dead already. Are we gonna murder scheme someone already? We have an 8% chance of successfully killing him. That's really bad. Also, we're honest and just, so we would gain a shitload of stress. Every 100 stress you get, you start getting chances of having, like, mental breakdowns and negative traits. So I think I don't want to do that. That's your penalty for doing things that are vastly against your morals. Okay. So some of these knights are arriving. This guy is a good fighter, but they're not very good commanders. Oh, this guy's a forest fighter, though. That's actually really good, because there's a lot of forests here. This guy's strong. That's pretty cool. And comely. Pleasant to look at. I can't relate, unfortunately. He's a holy warrior. That's good. Holy warrior is very good right now. Okay, and he's also gives us more supply duration for if we were to go into lands where we don't quite have the supply we need. I will gladly recruit him for 10 bucks. And I will also recruit this guy who has high prowess, I think. Yeah, the forest fighter. There we go. We have 5 out of 5 knights now, and we have a backup knight. That'll help our military quality. So as you can see up here, it's a little hard to see. In fact, can I do this on a bigger menu? Here we go. Total soldiers, 655. We have 5 knights and 650 levies, which are like basically peasants, right? So you see this logo next to it, superior quality. This is dictated by basically how much of the army is high quality troops compared to low quality. You can see we have 4 little diamonds here. That's superior quality, which is generally better than the Vikings are probably going to use. The only thing that's bringing up our quality there is just that we have a lot of knights, and the knights help rally the troops and command them. Did knights replace commanders? Yeah, basically. Knights are a little bit more complicated than commanders were. They've got a little bit more going for them. That 1080p HD resolution? I'm actually playing this on a 2K, like a 1440p, but I have, where is it? Settings, 1440p. The GUI scaling is at 30% to make it easier for you guys to read. What are men-at-arms? That's a new name for retinues, which was, retinues in the previous game, you know, you pay for them constantly, but you always have them on hand, although that mechanic's been changed for the better. Mostly, it's having more control over what kinds of troops you have and having more high-quality ones. But of course, at a higher cost than just levies, which you don't really control so well. Onagers are a high priority, because it's siege equipment, and you don't naturally get much of that in early game. Sway opportunities. So when you're doing schemes, you get opportunities along the way where you can do things to increase your chance of success. My attempts to align King Charles to my interest, I found an opportunity. Okay, so what is this? 100% chance I gain 75 prestige and he likes me more, and a 0% chance that I lose prestige. I think I will emphasize those shared interests. See, normally there'd be a much lower percent chance of succeeding, but this is a diplomacy challenge, and we have excellent quality diplomacy, because we are playing a very important historical figure right now. But our family is, the main disadvantage is our family is obscure. We need to make our family famous, and I forgot to show you this earlier. But I'm gonna accept that, of course, because why wouldn't I? He just gained a lot of opinion of us, which is very nice. And I'm gonna finish... I'm not gonna keep swaying, because the success chance goes down. He already likes us a lot, though. So that's good. The West Frankian king has a very high opinion of us. That'll be good for if we end up becoming king. So is Crusader Kings III better than Crusader Kings II? So far, yes. Many months have passed since the lords and ladies of the realm have gathered for a feast. My Earl, who is this? My spy master. Reeve Gamel's voice is full of slyness as he continues. It would benefit you, not to mention those among us who appreciate a good feast, if this was remedied soon. Basically, he's saying he'd love a feast. He'll remember the promise and be grateful if I fulfill it within 10 years. How much does that cost? You know what? A feast is actually only like 50 bucks. Sure. Notify me when this decision becomes available, and I will promise him that we will have a feast within the next 10 years. You gotta make sure your spy master's on your side, you know? If your spy master hates your guts, then look forward to the knife in your throat. If there's anyone you don't piss off, it's the spy master. Speaking of spy master, he's saying you can't find any secrets in those lands either. Damn. This guy right here, I'm not much of a backstabber, but this guy right here does have a claim on me. Maybe I should get my spy master to learn some secrets there. Maybe I'll get some blackmail just so he doesn't actually try it, you know? Also, Marshal, switch to training the commanders. I want to make sure that my knights are of the highest quality once I personally get in a war. Oh, a new knight has arrived. Cool. We may hire them. And one of our commanders has been improved by 1 marshal. Your marshal's average marshal skill land to this windfall. Cool. Something I wanted to show you is if we go into our houses, where was it under? Where was it under? Here? No. My crest? I've forgotten where the menu is. There's a menu that allows you to look into house. Open legacies.